stream. And once again, thanks everybody for joining this here live stream. I wanted to talk about how in the black community, how guys who are usually decent, upstanding guys, decent, upstanding black men have it the worst with black women. Instead, guys by the likes of Pookie and Ray-Ray, they have it the best in some cases. For instance, and tell me, am I right or wrong? How many times do you know or have you seen footage on social media on behalf of guys saying how they may have been finessed on dinner dates, black guys that is, by a black woman? And it never fails, that guy may have happened to be a guy who may have himself together, may have a good head on his shoulders, a guy who may not have any kind of criminal background or history, a guy who may be highly educated, may have his own place, house at that, and house within the six-figure range, may have multiple cars. I'm talking about fancy luxury sports cars at that, only to have to go through either being stood up on a date on behalf of setting up a date with a sister, or not being stood up, then after going out on a date with the sister, in some cases being blocked eventually, not getting anything but in return, however, the sister getting a free meal. And not only that, in some cases, her kids, and she may have kids, which a lot of sisters do nowadays, especially over the age of 25, getting the opportunity to get a free meal by this here brother. However, if that guy may be a Pookie or a Ray-Ray, chances are that sister will usually be the main one who won't mind initiating, paying for the whole date for him on his behalf, without him having to come out of his pocket at all. This same brother who may fit the description of either Ray-Ray or Pookie could come to the date smelling like straight up weed, and not only that, could be dusty, but she'll still go out of her way to cater to him during the date. This same brother could barely be able to put together a proper sentence, and barely be able to spell, much less his whole name. And by the way, thanks for the people who just took the opportunity to join us live. Now, for any trolls that may happen to come onto this channel, I will straight up ignore you. I will not let you phase me, unlike how I did in the last video when a troll tried to do all they can, what could, to stop me from recording the last video, the same troll I had to address. Anyways, these are the same brothers who fit the description of a Pookie or Ray-Ray, who could lay at the house the whole time and get high the whole time, play video games, whereas the woman he may be with may happen to be highly educated, may happen to be highly successful, may happen to have a very expensive car, a car, for instance, that may happen to be an $80,000 car by the likes of a Tesla, and he could be able to drive the car whenever he gets the opportunity to, could drive the car without having to worry about having the money to put in the gas in it. Instead, she will use the cater to him by making sure he'll always have the money to put gas in it. May also, if he may claim to want to use her car to go on job interviews, she'll be naive and gullible, using the fall for his BS, and let him drive her Tesla. Whereas that high value brother who may already have himself, fully established, she may not look at him as exciting enough, may look at him as a cornball. Even during the days, how many times for all my highly successful, well-educated brothers have you been on a date with a sister and the whole while she seemed to be bored? Now, on the flip side, for my brothers who may happen to be a street dude or a hood dude, who may happen to fit the description of either Ray-Ray or Pookie, how many times on the flip side of that, you will be on dates with women, and the whole while you will be on a date when she's seen to be very excited and enthusiastic on behalf of being on a date with you. And even if you may not have anything going for yourself, even if you may not have a job, or if you may have a job, it may be a job making no more, not nearly as much as she may make. Because I'm trying to drive. This is why I'm kind of stumbling across my words at the same time and record. This same sister is what I'm trying to say. May happen to be a dentist, for instance, may happen to be part of a sorority, whereas you may have a job working at a grocery store as a cashier, but yet it's still, as long as you have some kind of street credibility or some kind of street hood mentality, some kind of certain level of swag, that's all that matters to you. You could be able to have your way with her, be intimate with her on the very first night of the date, and right after the date. You can also be able to drive a car, like I said earlier. If you don't even have your own car, she'll even be willing to pick you up in her car. And as soon as she may pick you up in her car, you may not have your very own whip. She will be dumb enough to change seats with you and let you get in the driver's seat so you can be able to drive her very own car. As long as my point in saying this is, in some cases, a guy, as long as this guy is in the black community, a street dude or a hood dude, he could have the best of both worlds. When black women usually is always the most catered to, and always is usually the most entitled guys by the likes of a Pookie or a Ray-Ray. Anyways, let me end up, like I said, because I'm trying to drive and record at the same time. Let me end this here video. Before I end it, make sure to like, share, comment, last but not least, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'm out.